Hi, I'm Isabella. I'm a tarot reader and writer. I write a zine called Boudoir Tarot. And I'm here to do a quick little collective poll. We have a very exciting card here today. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. Um, Definitely one of the cards that most embodies just the concept of excitement itself. Um, it's kind of like that firecracker of the tarot. Um, this like grand explosion that everyone has to kind of turn and go because you're gonna miss it if you don't. I think the Knight slash King of Wands really, to me, the first thing I think of is how this kind of triangular shape is very volcano like. And there's a lot of volcano energy, I guess you could say, um, throughout the suit of swords, like this, or sorry, wands, my bad. And the suit of wands having a lot to do with sort of the whole process of generating, building up, and eventually expressing your energy, just like a volcano, right? And even though that might mean passing through some moments of maybe supposed stillness, like stillness from the outside, you wouldn't be able to know like what kind of fiery lava is generating below, but like it's there. And then moving from that into a stage where the lava is flowing and it's starting to generate energy, right? Like this upwards rushing energy we can think of kind of like in very simple terms, kundalini. I don't like to throw that word around very lightly, but if we think about that whole process of raising the energy up the spine, um, the kind of real gritty manifestations of that, like a volcano, which can be kind of like craggy and messy and dangerous. Um, I really feel in the suit of wands, and that whole process of kind of being under pressure and then eventually learning how to like let it flow but also not destroy everything in your path. um and we even with like the queen and the princess get to a point where like we are revering the goddess of the volcano and the power of this flowing fiery energy. But the Knight of Wands is kind of like the volcano's last hurrah before going back into dormancy, right? Like, and it's kind of that question of like, what's gonna happen here? Like, what's the takeaway from this whole process gonna be, right? Like, is this gonna be something that is like Pompeii and like is known as a horror for times to come, or like just the drama and the mystery and the passion and the intrigue um, of this process of building up your will. And with the whole suit of the court cards, we can think of that as like maybe people who have um, built up something so great in their lifetime, and like what's that legacy gonna be, and is it gonna be, yeah, something like horrific of something who was Machiavellian about what they wanted and hurt a bunch of people in their path, and like the energy came out in destructive ways, and oh, if only it could have found a better purpose. Or is it going to be this like shining testament to inspire and kind of like coming back to this very loose mentioning of kundalini, but like kind of serve as that kundalini awakening for other people. um and what I'm kind of thinking of now is like, if anyone out there is a fan of Miss Claire Nocte, give it up. Give it up for the queen. I highly recommend on her Patreon. She has a essay about the iconic movie The Substance, which I'm realizing I've referenced already on this channel before. But she kind of goes beyond a lot of like the superficial, or not so superficial, but like beyond like the gender beauty dynamics, and talking about like reaching sort of like the ultimate test that comes to someone when they reach a point in their career, like a pinnacle of their career. Like, are you gonna lose it all, or are you gonna become a star, right, that we remember forever on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? And that sort of struggle and challenge I really feel with the Knight of Wands, like this mature but super passionate, powerful, disciplined, controlled person who's almost kind of become like a machine for their will, right? Like they don't need to find their true will. They don't need to come into contact with the angel to guide them towards their true will. Like they are the true will, babe. Like they got it down. But again, it's like, did they lose their soul in the process? The other thing I really thinking, this was like, I pulled this card and I was like, oh, I'll think about it while I clean or whatever. Forgot about it, but the only thing that really came to my mind was like, why does this card really give Madonna to me? Like someone who has sort of like such a powerful, passionate, creative genius, who is so inspiring and boundary defying and like blazed so many trails, right? But now we kind of see her at this point in her career of like, okay, girl, like, please don't fumble the legacy, you know? And I think a lot of the things that people kind of like look sideways at Madonna about are like, oh, she's just this ruthless, like soulless machine, right? That's like willing to sacrifice anything, um, even to the point that maybe she doesn't realize like how much she's losing, you know? Ooh, that's so substance. Anyway, I thought of her a lot in that movie, but Met Gala, she's slaying. And like, can we just like pull that picture up of her like in the suit at the Met Gala as like very Knight of Wands? Because I saw that and I was like, the bitch is back. Like the fillers have been removed, like the vessel has been refined, and like whatever. I'm not saying like she can't like, if like her whole legacy is gonna be ruined because she got filler, right? But like, girl, this is the last hurrah. Like you're still this powerful vessel, right? Like this volcano is still erupting. And like maybe we can kind of like guide it to see like if maybe it can kind of, you know, be like, there's this thing that I wrote an essay on freshman year of high school about slash and burn agriculture, where you like burn the fields so that they come back like reinvigorated or like way more lush and green, and the soil gets like really good. And like it's hard to think about like endings, especially when you're so passionate and like your whole life has been like go 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 go. But like it is part of life, like the most essential part of life, and it's like the destination we're all rushing towards. So we might as well like make that an extension of our creative act and our creative life and all that. So that was like a speed run, because I have no storage on my laptop, so really don't want to lose this footage. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. This fast energy is kind of the vibe of the Knight of Wands anyway. So love you, Madonna. Love the substance. Love Claire Nocti. All that. Shout out. Peace.